What's up, guys? How's it going? Zoltaev here, aka John. I want to go ahead and talk about the next Shiba Inu. I think this project has more potential, has a higher upside, and you can make a lot more money. But before I go ahead and get started, I do want to go ahead and say that I am not a financial advisor. Anything I do say and talk about in this video is solely for educational purposes only and is only my opinion, all right, guys? Make sure to always do your own research and put your money in what you're willing to risk and what you're willing to understand, all right, guys? Because when the project goes down and it's on the red, if you don't understand what you're investing in, you're most likely that to go ahead and paper hand and sell for a loss, all right, guys? Like I said, do your own research, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, everyone, so let's go ahead and look into the reason why I believe Kuma could become the next Shiba. And I mean by the pumps, right, guys? If you guys didn't jump into Kuma, back in July or April while it was down, I'm sorry to tell you, but you guys are not going to be making crazy amounts of money. But it depends on what you think is a good amount, right? We all have different goals, and a couple grand could be pretty good for us. But I think there's a lot more potential with Kuma, and I think you can make a lot more money with less money, right? So let's go ahead and get into it, right? So check this out. So the nice thing about Kuma, they only have about 25,000 holders, which is really new. They have a volume about almost right now, as of today, 2021. We have about almost a million total liquidity, about 10 million. They are averaging about on a good day, when they have good pumps, around 20 to 30 million. Which keep in mind, not a lot of stocks in the stock market do that kind of volume. And this is a project that it's not in that many exchanges right now. Not that many people know about it. So check this out. So recently, yesterday, the community manager on Kuma on the Telegram said, refinance my house and put 150K into Kuma. Okay, so he seems very bullish, right? And I wonder why. And I'm going to kind of touch bases on why I think he's super bullish because I'm pretty bullish too. But like I said, in this market, you can't really predict stuff. It could always go south. It's not always going to go the way we want it to. Technical analysis is not always on point, but it is a tool that is going to help us understand the market a little bit more to our advantage, right, guys? So check this out. So with Kuma, before I go ahead and go a little bit deeper into the charts, if you guys don't know, Kuma does have as soon as they launched, they did burn about 50% of their tokens of their supply to Vitalik. So that was out as soon as they launched. 50% was out. All right, guys. So that's very bullish. Another thing too is that the leash developer for Shiba actually works with Kuma as well. So that's probably why I don't know, there's a massive coincidence with the way these charts move from Kuma to Shiba, and you guys are going to check this out. So let's go into the TA. So we're looking at the daily chart right now. And as you could tell, we're in a red day right now. I would say it's looking pretty healthy. That could be the next support, but we'll go ahead and see. If it does drop below 0.16, if it does drop below this level right here, we are going to be entering a bear market. I'm sorry to tell you guys, as much as I want to be bullish all the time and I want to say that we're going to the moon, you guys always got to keep in mind that, this thing could go south at any moment. But I really don't think we're going to get there. But like I said, anything could happen, but I really don't think that would get there. I think we're going to be mooning very soon from here, moving forward, and you're going to see why I think that. All right, guys? So I would say there's a strong resistance around the 0.28, and I wouldn't really say it's too much of a strong resistance. Probably strong resistance will be up here, but as of right now, we want to take smaller steps and then look into the other ones later down the line. We want to first go ahead and break this before we could think about the bigger stuff because, like I said, it could go down any moment. So check this out. So it did touch actually its high point was 0.32, which was on November 30th. All right, guys. So if this thing, I think right now we're gonna probably consolidate for today and possibly tomorrow, 12/2/21, we might be pumping up, and I really think there might be a pump coming soon. And in order for us to go ahead and see that pump, we would have to go ahead and hold above 0.27 to 0.30, all right, guys? So you want to go ahead and hold above this point right here to go ahead and give it a confirmation of a full uptrend reversal, all right? So check this out. So if you go ahead and go to Google, this is a very similar pattern that looks very interesting. Check this out. This is the bull flag pattern. Check that out. Check that out. Now let's go ahead and go over to the 4-hour chart. Look at that. That looks a lot nicer. Check that out. Very similar. Moons. I think that's what's going to happen right here. It's probably going to find its support around right the point 2021, and then it's going to start going back up. So this is the crazy thing. I've noticed that Kuma moves with Shiba. So keep in mind, we want Shiba to moon, okay, guys? We want Shiba to do this best because if Shiba does good, so does Kuma. So right now, Kuma is pretty much piggyback riding on Shiba, and whatever good news Shiba comes out with, Kuma is gonna do good as well. So check this out. So let's go ahead and pull out the Shiba. What is it called? The chart. We're gonna go ahead and head over to the daily chart first, okay? So check that out. Very similar pattern. There's no coincidence to this. It looks very identical. It doesn't look exactly the same, but it looks very identical on a movement right here as well that Shiba, that Kuma has. Sorry, that Kuma has. Very confusing names. Very similar charting. And for Shiba, you don't want to go ahead and drop anywhere below 0.36. I would say 0.33 and below. That would be an indicator of a bearish trend. So you want to go ahead and this is a strong support area right here, okay? And then above here, this purple square that you see, that's going to be about 0.57. So to go ahead and get a full-on confirmation that Shiba is going to continue to go up and make new all-time highs, you want to go ahead and hold above the 0.57 area, 0.50 to 0.57 area, and break above it for a full uptrend confirmation that we're in a reversal. As well, if you want to go ahead and jump into Shiba, which not financial advice. I don't know why you would want to jump into Shiba when Kuma has more potential to make you a lot more money, but to each his own. At the end of the day, this is an educational video, right? So we all have our own opinions, and we. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So yeah, so you want to go ahead and hold above 0.57 to go ahead and get a full confirmation of uptrend with Shiba. But like I said, there's no coincidence. These charts look very similar if you put them side to side, and it has this this bullish pattern right here, which is the bull flag pattern, which I think looks. There's no coincidence with what's going on right now in the market, and let's go ahead and push it over to Kuma one more time so you guys can go ahead and compare that real quick. But that is the reason why I see value in Kuma, and I'm bullish on Kuma. I'm bullish on both projects, okay? But I just feel that Kuma has a lot more potential, and you can make a lot more gains off of this. But yeah, look at that. Very similar. Like this is pretty crazy bull flag pattern, like I said. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. This video has cut so many times that I had to redo, and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say thank you, guys. Go ahead and check out our NFT that we're releasing with DAC LLC. We're working with Desean Jackson. We're gonna go ahead and post a video at the end of the. We're gonna go ahead and show a little preview at the end of the video. All right, is what I meant. But before I go ahead and end the video there, let me go ahead and show you this next project that I really believe could be the next, Axel Infinity, and it is getting ready to gear up to new all-time highs. I might just go ahead and make this video after this. It just really depends because I had to redo this video so many times because my mic just keeps on cutting at the end of the video. But anyways, yeah, this project is called Polka Fantasy. So just gonna go ahead and touch bases on it real quick. It is based on Ethereum, but they are gonna be switching that over. I'll go ahead and talk that. I'll go ahead and talk about that in the next video because I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to. Okay, but yeah, it is gonna be a Japanese NFT metaverse game. And we're going to go ahead and go into a little bit more details into why I see value in this project. And I really believe is going to be the next Axel Infinity. All right, guys? Till later, I really appreciate you guys' support for everything. Go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. Go ahead and share to your nearest, friends, your family members. Share this video so people can go ahead and see and spread the word about Kuma. Keep in mind, guys, this is this could only be possible with a community. We are a community, and the whole goal is to go ahead and work together as a team. All right, guys. If you guys remember, if you guys ever jumped into AMC or GameStop, the one big thing about Wall Street Bets was that they all came united as a team, and they were able to pretty much beat the hedge funds until they obviously rigged us in their own game, right? Which there's no coincidence to that, but yeah, this market's very manipulative. If you guys haven't opened your eyes yet, you guys got to go ahead and do that. And if you guys really believe a lot of things that go on around the world, you guys should go ahead and take a dose of reality sometimes and, kind of step away from the TV, the phone, and kind of start looking around what's going on. Because there's a lot of things that go on that, we might believe that are real, but they're not. They're all illusions. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that I'm gonna go ahead and leave that out there. Till later, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. All right.
Yo, what up? This your boy Desean Jackson, and I'm pumped to announce that I'll be working with at DAC LLC to build my upcoming NFTs. If you're interested in getting a hold of one of these, please join at DAC LLC for the Discord launch dates. Don't miss it. We coming soon. Let's get it.